Hello everyone, good evening, welcome back to Monster Hunter World. We have a campsite to go set up, so we're going to go do that. That's all. Did I deal with my inventory? I did not. Let's do that. Items, gear, do that. Reset my loadout, good. Also, one quick little thing before we set out. We killed some Aptonoths and got a little bit of raw meat. Now we can go out into the world and cook some of that raw meat. In fact, we should do that just so I can show it off. Or if we go to the canteen, which we now have points to purchase meals with. Oh, happy, happy days. We're going to have him oven roasted. So you can have the canteen folks just cook some stuff for you. They'll just put it in the oven and kind of leave it there for a bit. It takes, roughly a quest's worth of time. And by roughly, I mean exactly a quest's worth of time. And they'll have something cooked for you. So, cooking blue mushrooms would also be really nice. We'll just do some raw meat for now, though. So, we'll hand over one raw meat. We have 19 of them. They can only cook one thing at a time, but it's fine. It's better than nothing. You do this often, and it'll be a great way to build up lots of rations. Or other things, depending on what you cook. Cooking! All these different meal types and whatnot. So there's a comfort platter, and a challenger platter, and an unpredictable platter, and meat platter, and fish platter, and they all give different things. Most importantly, though, they will raise your max HP, they'll raise your max stamina at the start of the quest, and they can maybe give you some other special skills, and they can give you some sort of status boost like defense up or attack up or resistance to elemental damage, like fire attacks and that sort of thing. All sorts of stuff. Generally, the way I play, I really like attack up. Sometimes I'll go for defense if I am feeling like I need to be able to avoid a couple of hits. You always get the extra stamina. Health depends on the different ingredients. We're actually going to eat a fish platter because plus 10 extra max HP, that's pretty good. Defense, that's fine. And then there's all these different skills at the bottom here, and they're all special food skills. And all this stuff that I'm saying right now will only last for one quest, or until you die on a quest. When you die on a quest, it wipes out your food as if you haven't eaten. So, be careful about that. But here's all the different skills. We have a tiny chance of getting them. Better chance of getting fish when you're fishing? Sure, okay. Great if you're fishing. A good thing to go for if you're fishing. Try to eat that food. Feline Defender low. Sometimes you'll take a little bit less damage when you get hit. Not that big of a deal. It can help, And then Feline Acrobat. If I get launched into the air and just smacked around, sent flying by a monster or another player or something, this will give me a quicker recovery time. I'll be able to stand up a lot quicker. So, also pretty okay. Excuse me. I'm eating this more for the health and stamina and the defense, and less for the potential skills we could get. That's not always the case, but it is for now. Now we get to see the Meowscular chef and his crew at work. Fantastic. Okay, now we can set out on our expedition.
Right now, we're in Astera. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Yep, so as we unlock more areas, we'll be able to go expeditioning in those. So here, ancient forest. We can see gathering points are flourishing, so we're going to see lots of herbs and things that we can gather from. That's pretty sweet. There is a Great Jagras and an Anjanath just wandering around here, and there's also something else that we haven't seen before. There's no NPCs. There usually will be NPCs hanging out, kicking around. Sometimes they'll have quests or missions for us. That's pretty cool. And then we can pick which camp we're going to start at. We only have the one camp. We are literally going here to create more, so we have more options. But we'll do this. And here we go. Up, up, and away. Now, we don't have to hunt any of the big monsters that are here, but I don't know. It could be fun to go after like another great Jagras or something. We killed that one in the last video very, very quickly. And just getting more monster parts is always fun. Anjanath is a bit beyond us right now. I could maybe bring him down, but it would be very costly and very resource intensive, and I might not even be able to bring him down, so we're not going to worry about Anjanath. And then the other thing is even scarier. We're not going to worry about that either. If it is one of the several other things that I think it could be. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of monster hunting to do. That is the name of the game, after all. There's no time limit. If you faint, if you get killed in battle several times, you don't lose rewards, because there are no rewards. We're just here for fun. And you can't lose, you can't get a game over, nothing will reset you and kick you back to town. Monsters are only here for a while, and then they'll leave. So if you just hang out long enough, Great Jagras or Anjanath will just run away. We can go back home anytime, and the game says, yo, you've loaded this area, you're here. So if you just talk to your handler and do a quest
If I get
here,
to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
oh my gosh, I'm trying to talk here.
Whenever you leave the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Hunting meat, multiplayer, all sorts of things I don't care about right now. So yes, from the handler here.
Nothing can stop us.
We can't do it right now because we're on a very specific mission, but we can usually just go on a quest. And if you go on a quest here, then it loads quicker, etc., etc. That's kind of the important thing. If we go into the tent, we can recover our HP and we can access our item box. We can change our equipment or our Palico's gear. All sorts of stuff like that. Because we're not on a quest, there's nothing in the supply box, so no free gear. We're just here with our own stuff. Oh man, there's another one of those rabbits. I would love to catch one of you. We're going to see if we can sneak up on it. No. Alright, new tactic. Ah, go fast. Shepherd hare, an animal often seen scurrying down narrow side paths. Follow one and you might discover new shortcuts. I know one of them keeps coming back here. This looks not shortcutty. This looks... oh, well, whatever. Okay. Actually, on the map, there's 3 exclamation points. So there are a bunch of NPCs here with quests. Piscine Researcher, Linian Researcher, Endemic Life Researcher, and the Field Team Leader. And he's going for the camp, and I think our camp is up here-ish somewhere? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We got NPCs to talk to, though. Oh, so important. Also, Great Jagras footprints. If we examine those, then we will, you know, be able to go hunt Great Jagras, as you do.
Over here.
Our resident Linian expert there might be able to give us a hand with our research. Also, there's a grasshopper. Emperor Hopper. A grasshopper as big as its moniker would suggest. Its swift, frenetic jumps make it hard to capture. Yeah, well, I got one without too much trouble.
Hello.
Oh, hello! I'm a researcher with a commission. My field is the Grimalkines. Yes, the Grimalkines. Grimalkines are a type of Linian are cat people, that are native to the New World. I wish to communicate with them and learn their lingo. But these creaky old bones just can't keep up with the flighty little chaps. Perhaps you could be of help. By my gnarly knuckles! If you could chase after them, we'd track them down in the time it takes to say, meow. Yeah, I think it's going to take a little longer than that. What do you say? You'd be doing an old man a favor. Yeah, cool. So that's kind of a... not really a quest, but it's a thing that we can do. The Grimalkines in this area call themselves the Bug Trappers. I've seen their trails not far from here. To track them, find their trail and try putting your scout flies on it, just like how you track everything else. Ah, here we go. Look at this. Doodles. This Fent, it's like a feline's, but not quite the same, is what my cat said. Maybe it's from that Grimalkine race that the Linnean researcher mentioned. I feel like there are Grimalkine traces nearby. So yes, they like doodling. Apparently that's their thing. We got some small doodles, we got some large doodles. Ooh, we can catch one of you. Look at that bug. My bug. A Hercudrome, a large beetle with impressive horns. Hercudromes only inhabit 7 specific spots in the ancient forest. Also, look at that, there's some ants. Now they're my ants. Ha ha ha. We are capturing so many new creatures. Mostly bugs, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. Unique mushrooms. Exquisite shroom cap, gourmet shroom cap. These are things we don't get to keep. They're called account items. We just get free points for them. They don't go into our inventory or anything like that. We just get free guild points, which is awesome. We also haven't really explored like this area, so all this stuff is new. Look at all these new herbs and things to pick. Oh, this is grand. We should go talk to the other NPCs that are kicking around. Ooh, we have other things here too. Haha, there you are. Paralysis toads. If you interact with it, it'll... If you kick it or hit it or something like that, well, we can just see. And then I want to run away before it explodes. It has paralyzing gas, so you can see poor Happy got paralyzed. It'll paralyze monsters too, though, like a Great Jagras or something. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then also, it is endemic life, which means I now have a pet paratoad. A toad that releases paralyzing gas upon impact. Its effect is potent enough to paralyze even large monsters. So we're not always going to be hunting Pokemon, although I do got to catch them all. We do kind of need to head towards that quest. I'm going to do some mining. Oh yes, we have our bounties that we've taken. Spiderwebs. Oh my gosh, so many good things.
You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map.
By the way, things like Bright Moss.
Bright moss can be used as slinger ammo. Launch it at walls to eliminate dark areas, like the inside of a cave, for example.
Yep. So we'll learn about these the first time we pick them up. But we can get these things and put them in our slinger, and then you can shoot them. And Bright Moss is really cool because it does just exactly what it says on the tin. It just makes the area brighter, which is very, very cool. I love these things. There's so many goofy little things like this in the game. Sadly, I don't have my net out, so we couldn't capture those bats when they showed up. Like I said, we're basically playing Pokemon at this point. We gotta catch everything. Ooh, this is not a thing that we can... I mean, we can catch it with our net, but we'll just harvest it. This is the thing that we harvest. Bitterbugs. More herbs. Some dung. Fantastic. And we actually make dung pod. We can put the dung pods in our... Oh, Anjanath footprints too. Gross. We can put the dung pods in our slinger, and you shoot a monster, and it goes, ew, gross, I'm covered in poop now, and it'll run away from you. Usually. May take a little while, but that's kind of the general purpose, is to get things to run away. So, dung pods are very, very handy. Something you probably always want to have on hand, just because there are so many monsters at any given time. We'll grab some honey. We're not really... I don't know, we could go kill another Great Jagras. I'm not entirely sold on that, though. I mostly just want to be learning about him by looking at all these footprints, getting all these free points, and building up some research, some knowledge. We gotta talk to you, the fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
That's our resident fishing master. You won't find a better angler around.
Howdy!
Howdy, Hunter. How's it hooking? Gotta say, there's no better way to spend the day than fishing. I mean, hunting monsters, I think, is a better way to spend the day, rather than fishing, but that's okay. I'm the lucky guy the Commission has put in charge of studying fish and fish-like creatures here in the New World. Well, let me tell you, I love fishing. I live for it. I fish in my sleep. I sleep with... I had already caught all the old world's fish. Every last one. So when they offered me a job here, I accepted hook, line, and sinker. Anywho, my life here can't be all work, so I've been looking for a chum who loves the lure as much as I do. What do you say, Hunter? Are you game? If you're interested, just give me a holler. I'd like to see what you're made of. Convenient timing. Holy cow, what is that? That is a big old fish. I want one of those. This is fun. I've never actually seen him catch something like that. Oh, and you're just letting it go. What? What? Why?
I just love me some good fishing.
All right, ready to test your skill? Think you can catch me a pink Pyrexis in this forest? Let's see you do it. You'll find them here at this very fishing spot, as long as you've got the talent. But this shouldn't be too hard a fish to reel in. So that's going to be a critical bounty, meaning we don't have to accept it or anything. We have it. We always have it. And 200 points and a first Wyverian Prince if we catch a pink Pyrexis. We'll worry about that later. I'm not going to worry too much about fish. We do actually, you know, need to keep things moving a little bit. I know I'm just running around. It's not maybe the most interesting. We'll carve some Anjanath mucus off this rock here. Lovely. There's an X on the map right now, right here. We can see that, and we can actually see what's going on. Anjanath is moving to that spot. So because we know enough about Anjanath, we can kind of see where he is and where he's moving. So I don't want to linger here. Also, our friend is getting impatient and wants me just to go set up a freaking camp. We'll do that eventually. Oh, Grimalkins. Getting the Grimalkins is actually super, super, super important. It's very, very helpful in a lot of different ways. So I would really like to do this. Be able to track down the Grimalkins. That was a large doodle. Are there any small doodles around here? Any other doodles? Anything? Nothing? Okay. We'll maybe have to come back for the Grimalkins, or maybe deal with them after we wrap up the campsite. Is Anjanath going to come this way? I think he is. I don't... Okay. We're going to go around. I don't want to be dealing with Anjanath right now. That's the scary, like, fire T-Rex that we saw at the very, very beginning. It was chomping on a great Jagras. We had to kind of run under its legs to get into our home base. This is cool. This is like that giant twisty tree that we keep seeing from a distance. Welcome to the giant twisty tree. It's enormous and we can climb it. Kind of. Footprints, mushrooms, so many good things. So many good things. There's the endemic life researcher up here. Yeah, antidote herbs. We'll grab some of those. Free
Now,
antidotes.
this is interesting. Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
That's our resident capture expert. She's a master at, well, capturing things. Okay. Well, hi there. Fancy meeting someone new out here. I'm the editor in charge of the field guide. It is my job to learn and disseminate as much as possible about the endemic life here. The endemic life here includes small animals, fish, basically, anything that won't try to eat you. And I love them all to pieces. My research tasks are to capture, observe, study, verify, record, and play with any endemic life that I find. I'm a busy bee. Oh, you want to play with like one of the little rabbits? I caught one of those for you. The New World is literally crawling with undiscovered specimens. I don't even know where to begin. I don't have enough hands.
Ooh, yeah!
I have some hands. Hey, enough hands. Oh yeah, what if you become my assistant? That sounds great. I love catching these things. If you capture any endemic animals, you could even let them loose in your room for some first-hand observation. Who could say no? Yeah, we can have these as pets. It's amazing. But don't answer just yet. Think it over. Come see me again. I promise the little critters will bring you nothing but joy. Yeah, I don't even need to think about it. I'm on board. I've already been doing this. A couple steps ahead. Oh, goody. You've already made up your mind to help me. I knew I'd tap the right hunter for the job. To start things off, could you take a look around here and capture me a woodland pteryx? They look sort of like prehistoric birds. Watching them glide effortlessly from tree to tree is just... The darlings are little bundles of joy, and I've just got to have one of my own. To observe, please, and thanks, assistant. Again, points. First Bavarian Prince. Hello. You were listening in to our conversation, weren't you? That's fine.
Over here.
Yes, yes. Campsite. I know, we gotta actually make a little bit of progress here. So we will do that. Anjanath footprints. There's more of the omen flies kicking around. The woodland pteryxes are going to be up higher in the tree. I will look for them eventually. Ooh, another doodle. You know, I may just... we may just deal with the Grimalkins. Let's just do that. Hey, Scoutflies have picked up the Grimalkins' scent because we've been carving up so many doodles. Putting them in our little vials that we just carry around, apparently. Yeah. We'll get going this way. There was a bait bug there that we passed. We could use that for fishing. It's not the biggest deal ever. I do want to keep my eyes peeled for anything else we could maybe capture around here, since we haven't been up here before. Oh, hello. You're a Kestodon. No, thank you. Ooh, I will carve some, or grab some bones real quick. Maybe? Can I get one? You got two? Can we get three? Yes. Okay. A bunch of small monster bones. That's okay. I was hoping for some ancient bones. We need some more of those. Ooh, honey. Need a lot of honey. There's more doodles around here. We don't really get any points or anything for the Grimalkins. It's basically just to get them tracked so that our flies can lead us to them. Ooh, what is this? Big old spider web.
Over here!
Oh, spiderweb is gone. Ooh, butterflies. Yes, cobalt flutterfly. A beautiful, vibrant butterfly with cobalt blue wings. And it is now mine. Okay. There, we got a spiderweb that we can grab. We need those to make traps. They're very important. Hello. Is that a bug? Yes, a flash bug. Nice. It makes flash pods, which will blind monsters if we shoot it out of our slinger. Those are also fairly handy. And also something that is being auto-crafted. Okay. Some jagresses. Jagri? I'm not sure. I don't know what the plural would be. Vespoids. Those are the bugs. We can get parts from them. He's just going to be pinging us constantly until we go deal with his stupid campsite quest. That's okay. I don't care. We have more important things to do up here. More doodles, so we're still on the right track. I mean, I hope we're on the right track, or we're literally being told to go this way. Hello? Can I catch another one of you? No. Yes! Haha, got another one. Shepherd hair. 7 points. Not a ton, but it is something. Ooh, thunderbug. We need those to make the other type of trap. Shock traps. Ooh, there it is. There's a cat right there. I see you. Ah, you're gonna run, are you? It bolted, Meowster. Quick, after it! Happy was gonna go talk to it. Happy being my palico, of course.
Over here!
Yeah. I know. I'll get there eventually. Ooh, a god bug. That's pretty cool. He ran away again. More god bugs. God bugs are very important. Ooh, can we get some ancient bones, please? We did get an ancient bone. That's pretty awesome. Where the heck did you go? It was around here and then it left. We might not be able to proceed with the Grimmelkinds right now. We might have to come back later. Oh, there you are. Haha, I found you. Ooh, Mandragora. Very important. Very rare mushroom. Very, very important. Used to craft max potions. Yes, one of the more important items in our toolkit. Yeah, field team leader. I got it. I know exactly where we need to go, and I'm intentionally not going there. I got other things to do. We gotta go this way. I see our Grimmelkinds on the map. Or the one that we're chasing, at least. Give me some bugs, though. Oh, I'm so easily distracted.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
So here's one place we could build a camp. That's going to be a very handy one. Okay. Grimmelkind went this way. Swing across some vines, and... Come on. You're right there. You're just barely ahead of us. I see you. I'm going to beat you to your own camp. Lizards. Oh, little gecko. No. I want the little lizards. Forest gecko. An arboreal lizard often found near bright moss. Predating? Is that a word? On the insects that are drawn to its light. The light of the bright moss, that is. Yay! We found the Grimmelkinds! The bug trappers! Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. What business do you have with the bug trappers? We're here on an investigation, and we could really use your help. We hoped that we could become friends. Thank you, Happy, for saying that. Very cheerful. Friends? You wish to become a member of the bug trappers? And the other one wants this as well? And Happy says, oh yes, my Meowster is the bravest fighter in the whole research commission. You are fleet of foot and know the forest paths. I suppose you are qualified. Very well. We will welcome you into the bug trappers. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Our warriors carry this gadget as a symbol of our tribe. Please take it. When you need help, call upon us. We will answer. So we've unlocked a new piece of gear that Happy can equip. Also, there's honey up here. Also, they have like flowers and stuff. They got all sorts of good things to harvest. And the Trap Whiz has joined us for right now. He's going to just hang out with us. So it's now me, Happy, and Trap Whiz. And Trap Whiz will actually use the gadget that we just got. Sadly, Happy can only have one piece of gear equipped at a time. At least for right now. I don't know if that'll change later. And now we got to get all the way back down. That's okay, though. Easier going down than it was coming back up. Ooh, wait. Mushroom. Mandragora? Yes. Those are pretty rare. Pretty rare and pretty important, so always going to grab those whenever I can. Can I jump again? There we go. Yeah, so we can either have Happy continue healing, or Happy can swap over and start using the new flash fly cage that we've got. There's a woodland Teryx. I see you. Oh, look at him gliding around. Can I... No. Can I get you now? No. Oh, that net does not go very far. It's okay. When he comes back to the side, we'll be able to snatch him. Oh, woodland Teryx. Oh, very exciting. Look at that. A bird common to forested areas. Its bones and feathers resemble those of a prehistoric creature. Very nice. I think if we just hop down... This is not down, that's up. This is down. Ooh, and there's more honey, and there's another bug. Another thunderbug. All these things I'm picking up, by the way, materials, ores, bones, monster parts, those all go in here. Mushrooms and plants and insects that we pick up, spiderwebs, all these things, these are going to just fill up my inventory. And when this gets full, we can't pick up any more. So do be careful when you're picking up honey and mushrooms and things like that. That's why managing your inventory is pretty important. Ooh, that was our affinity sliding kicking in there. That's pretty exciting. I forgot that we had that. I've never actually used this before. Okay. We got all that. Can I... Some suspended boulders. Can we not just track... There we go. No, we can't actually track him. That's a bummer. He's just going to keep pinging at me until we get down there. Do we have a good way down? Not that I can see. I don't know my way around the treetop very well. Me and sense of direction. If you've been watching any of my content for a while, you'll understand. I have no sense of direction.
Over here!
Oh man, a moss swine too. So many things. I would like to kill you and get your lovely, delicious hide. We'll need one sooner or later. Nope, put the weapon away. Thank you. Moss swine hide, and we got another excite shroom. Pretty sweet. I think we're just going all the way down now. Whoop. And then we'll find our way back over to our friendly, but moderately obnoxious commander. He really wants me to go over here. These question mark old footprints are something we haven't identified yet. There's a monster here, and we don't know what it is.
Over here!
Yeah. I don't know. We're almost there. We're very close. I feel like I have wasted a lot of time, but you know what? We did some important stuff. We got a lot of materials. I feel real good about this. I'm not always going to be derping around this much. Ooh, there's a paratoad there. Just, you know, we're starting out. We need all the resources we can manage. Yes. Oh, you want me just to climb up here? Yes. Voila! New campsite. Easy peasy. And no monsters to have to chase away. I say knowing full well there's a monster we have to chase away.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
The Kulu-Ya-Ku. Yep, scout flies can guide us to things. Got it. We can tag things here and figure out what we want our scout flies to track. So if we want to track a great Jagras, then they'll do that. We gotta
Return to base from an expedition.
Yeah, shush. We gotta track the Kulu-Ya-Ku.
Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select Astera.
I think if we just went back to Astera, we would have a quest to come out here and track down the Kulu-Ya-Ku. We are here. We may as well just go a-hunting for Kulu-Ya-Ku, right? So at least now we know what all these footprints were. We couldn't identify them before, but now we know. Oh, look at me! You left some feathers. All right, Kulu-Ya-Ku. We're coming for you. Old footprints? Good. Hopefully we don't run into Anjanath. Oh gosh, newer footprints. I'm still hoping we don't run into Anjanath. Our Kulu-Ya-Ku is on the move. I guess we're grabbing some more feathers. This little area is really cool to fight in. I like it here. Kulu-Ya-Ku, wait. Aha! You're mine! Ooh. Apparently I slid down a hill or something a little bit. Oh gosh, I gotta set up my wheel of items at some point. Let's eat a ration. I need stamina. Stamina is super important with this weapon. So max stamina has gone up. Oh yeah, Kulu-Ya-Ku grabs rocks. This monster's really cool. Ooh, that bash. I think we just broke his head crest or something? I'm not sure. We got a parts broken message in the corner, but I don't know what we actually broke. Hey, good, he dropped the rock. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the Spore Puff. That's okay. There's a Flash Bomb. Man, we're doing some hefty damage here. I like it. I gotta not do the round slash so often. That's not what I mean to be doing. Ooh, you dropped something. Okay, sharpen the weapon real quick, and we'll pick up whatever that is that he dropped. It's going to be some sort of slinger ammo. Like a piercing pod, or... Yeah, piercing pod. Piercing pods are great. Kulu-Ya-Ku. Oh, you went up. Oh no, he didn't go up. Up was just apparently a quicker way for us to get to you. I'm totally down with that. Got some affinity sliding action. I'm going to shoot him with our... Oh, there we go. I'm going to shoot him with my piercing pods as soon as I get the chance. Lost track of a monster. It seems to have left the area. I think that means the Anjanath or the Great Jagras. Oh, you're super angry. Oh, that hurt. Oh gosh. That also super hurt. Oh, and I drink... Oh, whatever. I started drinking a potion. We just wasted one because Happy healed me also. That's okay. It happens. Oh, you got another freaking rock. Why do you keep doing that? I know why. Because it's annoying. Oh, he's limping. That's what's going on here. Yeah, we laid the hurt on. Here, have a piercing pod. And you dropped your rock, and you dropped another piercing pod? Yes! Beautiful. Oh, I missed. Alright, well, we're back up to full 3 piercing pods. Only one of them's going to waste there. There were 2 sets of 3. We've shot 2 of them. 2 or 3 of them, I don't know. Anyway. Where are you going, Kulu-Ya-Ku? Can't grab any more blue mushrooms. We're all maxed out on those. The weird little, like, worm things we're finding on the logs, the wiggling leechies, they reduce your stamina consumption. So, really good just in general. Great for the dual swords. Okay, that's all my piercing pods. Oh, facing the wrong way. Okay, well, still got some good damage in. There we go. No rocks! No rocks! You're not allowed to pick up any rocks. I do not want you to do that. Seriously? Alright, well, more piercing pods. Can I stop you from running away? Yes. Yes, I can.
Nice job.
Hey! Easy peasy. Look at that.
To Astera from the world map so we can go home.
Look at that. Look at that. Ah, that was great. Okay, and now we have actually wasted just, you know, plenty of time here. Ooh, Kulu-Ya-Ku hides. Kulu-Ya-Ku scale. Do we get a claw from you or something? No, just hides and scales. That's fine. And now, we can just go right on back to Astera. And we'll just go back to the trade yard. Heading back. Now, like I said, we're not on any quests, so we don't really get quest rewards or anything, but we do get some minor rewards for whatever we did while we were out and about. So we broke its head, so we got a Kulu-Ya-Ku beak, and we broke its forelimbs, so we got a Kulu-Ya-Ku plume. Those are both pretty rare. And then a couple hides and Monster Bone S. So, you know, not bad, not bad. Our cat got us some herbs, some iron ore, spider webs, Monster Bone S's. The S is for small. They're very small monster bones. We learned about Kulu-Ya-Ku. We got 1 star of knowledge. It was 901, the largest monster we've ever fought. Or the largest Kulu-Ya-Ku we've ever fought. Also the only one. Yeah, we got a crap ton of stuff. Palico leveled up. Vigor Wasp delivery effectiveness increased, so we get healed more when the cat brings us some health, some Vigor Wasps. We have a little bit of unity with the bug trappers, only a little bit, but that's good. We build unity by having them fight with us, and it just makes them more effective in combat. We added Shine Bloom to the ingredient list for delivering Shine Bloom, so yeah, that we picked up a Shine Bloom mushroom somewhere, and now that's an ingredient in the canteen. Same with the Exquisite Shroom Cap. That was from the unique mushroom colonies. Every area has something like that where you can get free ingredients, essentially. At least the first time that you harvest. You don't need to like restock ingredients or anything. Once we find something that can be used in the canteen, it is always available. So there we go. Killed Kulu-Ya-Ku. We can now have a new camp set up. We also discovered another camp up in the top of the trees that could be set up. I think there's still like 1 or 2 more that we could find in there. We didn't go hunting for those. I mostly wanted to get our Grimmelkinds. Get our new gadget, just so we have that as an option. And, you know, the quest itself.
Magnifique.
So, thanks for making sure the campsite is safe. We went ahead and got the camp all set up. It's yours to use as you like. And now that I know what you're made of, Fiverr, I hope we can talk you into taking jobs from me more often. So, new camp available in area number 11. All sorts of things. We gathered all the material for bone mail.
Just for you.
She has something special for us. And that job is to get an ample supply of mega potions. A hunter of your caliber should know how important they are to any quest. Having said that, we're in short supply and we need someone to help refill our stocks. Plus, it wouldn't hurt for you to revisit the basics of crafting every now and then.
Come back soon.
So she wants us to deliver a whopping 1 mega potion. We own 14. We'll just do that real quick, get that over with. Ah, yes, we captured a woodland Pteryx, so we can get our reward for that. That's exciting. Ooh, and for capturing the woodland Pteryx, we also unlocked a new ingredient, Wyvern Tail, that is now available at the canteen, which is just another variety of meat for meat-based foods. Secure the campsites. Yep, so we did that. This was one of our registered bounties, dig 6 times at bone piles. We did that. We also picked up 3 bugs, so we got an Arborsphere for that. We can now do limited bounties. They expire in 2 days. We're probably not going to get this round of limited bounties because we still have to get pretty far. We have delivery requests. She wants a mega potion. And then to set up the other camp, the one at the top of the tree, we need an Anjanath pelt and 2 monster bone L's. 2 large monster bones. We have none of those things. Oh, and they also want 1,000 points. That is expensive. We'll sit on that one for a while. But we can turn in the Mega Potion, and our reward will be diced steak for the canteen. That's pretty sweet. We're just getting all the meat available. And I guess the mushrooms, too. Investigations, we'll come back to these, but as we were looking at skid marks and footprints and mucus and all sorts of stuff out there, we just got some random things added, random investigations, and they give better rewards, and like I said, these are kind of procedurally generated. These are random. So they will have, sometimes they'll have interesting limiters. Usually a failure condition is run out of time or die 3 times. This one, if you die twice, then your game is over. This one, if you die once, then you lose. You also only have 15 minutes instead of the usual 50. But it's also worth better rewards. You're guaranteed to get, bronze, silver, and 2 golds. Mushrooms are also flourishing, so you can get more mushrooms by harvesting there. Just all these interesting little things. We'll do investigations. I'm just not going to worry about those yet. We also got to replace our 2 bounties we finished. We need honey, so we'll just grab both of these. Those will just kind of take care of themselves as we harvest stuff. We'll deal with gear. We have some new monster parts because we fought Kulu-Ya-Ku. Let me just reset my loadouts. We probably... let's start taking mega potions with us. As we get honey, we're going to be auto-crafting mega potions. We can probably store a couple of those. We'll bring along like 5 mega potions and 8 regular potions, antidotes, rations. I think that's fine. We don't really need to bring anything else along. Eventually we're going to want to bring along a lot of dung pods, just in case scary things happen. I will sort that. I will sort that. Oh, actually, and we want to register this new loadout. We're going to replace our old one. Pretty good. So now we're always going to have some Mega Potions. Mega Potions just heal for a lot more, as you might expect. We're going to come over here and talk to our ecological research chief here. When we capture a monster, we train the scout flies to recognize it, then we release it so we can track it and study it further. So it's vitally important that you capture a monster whenever you can. I promise you'll be rewarded more generously for your trouble. So, Kulu-Ya-Ku, we've learned a little bit about it. We can check it out. I'm not going to do this for every monster, at least not all the time, but... Kulu-Ya-Ku, what do we know about you? Your physiology. We can break your head and your claws. Good, because we did both of those things. Vulnerable to water, and also pretty much everything else. You're not super resistant to anything. That's cool. Did we not grab a login bonus? Is it a new day now? What is going on here? Apparently it's a new day. That just happened in the last few minutes. I'm down for that. We're gonna just do a little bit of talking to people and whatnot to wrap things up. I'm gonna try to keep all this stuff bundled up towards the end of every video. It's not always gonna work, but we'll do it as often as we can. Fiverr Bro and the easygoing Fiverr.
Hi.
I saw the old engineer teaching the chief in the armory. The chief looked riveted. Oh, boo. I think he's got everyone in the second enamored with him, to be honest.
Working hard?
Working hard? What's that? You heard me mumbling? Yeah, the chef asked me to rustle up some ingredients for him. But I've still got so much eating to do. Whoa, serious? You'll go get them for me? Phew, thanks, you're a lifesaver. We Fivers gotta look out for each other, eh? Well, here are the details, good luck. So he just pawns his quest off on us. Nature's smelly bounty, turn in a mosswine hide. That is very convenient because we literally just picked up one of those while we were out and about. So we'll maybe go turn that in as well real quick. Armory, we'll look and see if there's any cool new Kulu-Ya-Ku stuff that we can make. Weapons. Oh, we can't forge new weapons. You can generally only make iron and bone. We'll be able to make more later as we go. Kulu-Ya-Ku, what do you look like? Ooh, I like. Pretty cool. And then the armor properties will match the monster's properties. So, like, Jagras, the monster itself, is pretty vulnerable to fire. So his armor is going to be vulnerable to fire. Jagras is resistant to water. His armor will be resistant to water. Like, makes sense, right? Monster parts are going to match the monsters that we're getting them from. So, fire resistance skill, stamina surge, what is that? Recover our stamina quicker. That would be really good, I think, for our sword. Our dual swords. Burn through our stamina real quick while we're in demon mode, and then get it back even faster when we swap out of that. That's pretty good. Pro Transporter, that might be important later on. Increases your speed while transporting items and decreases the likelihood of dropping them. There's some things we're going to have to deliver. It's going to be like, hey, go get me, you know, a giant egg or something, like a dragon egg. And we have to carry those around, and it's kind of a hassle. That could speed it up, make life a bit better. Item Prolonger increases the duration of certain items. We don't really have a lot of stuff that would apply. I don't know, maybe you spend longer drinking your potion so you get more health out of it or something. Critical Eye, again, that's affinity, critical hits. Pretty good skill. I like it a lot. And then also, all this armor gives 10 defense. Jagras gives 8. Everything we have equipped, or most things we have equipped, only gives 6. Castodon gives a lot more, so we're not going to replace the gloves anytime soon. Pro Transporter would be like a conditional thing. We would only swap to these gloves when we need them. specifically for a delivery quest. Man, I'm digging our hunter armor, but I think Kulu-Ya-Ku mail could be pretty awesome. Before we do that, though, let's just see if there's any upgrades for our swords, because I always forget this. Kulu-Ya-Ku tree, haha! If we get one more scale, we could turn our iron weapons into Kulu-Ya-Ku weapons. And they would just gain more attack power, more green sharpness, and affinity. They would just inherently have a 15% critical hit chance. That is worth doing. We should go find another Kulu-Ya-Ku and get another scale. Make some of those sweet swords. Those are pretty cool looking too. They're like feathery. I like that. Let's make the armor. We'll keep the weapons in mind though. And this, we can remove you from the wish list. I don't need to make bone mail. We have better options now. Stamina surge. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Sweet. And better armor. And, in fact, I like this armor so much right now. We haven't actually done this yet, but you can upgrade all your equipment. We have all these armor spheres that we're getting. Those are all rarity 6. Let's upgrade the Kestodon guards. So, armor has levels. To raise the levels, you have to spend armor spheres. Better armor spheres will add more points. So we can see we need 2 points to go to the next level. And there are 5 total level upgrades we can do with this piece of armor. So if we spend 1 armor sphere, that's 1 point. Spend another one, ta-da, 2 points. It'll go to level 2, 14 defense. So 2 defense if we spend 2 armor spheres. That's pretty good. We're going to be using these for a while, I think. So we'll put 4 in here. That's a lot. It does cost money as well, 120 zenny. 120 of Z dollars. Kulu-Ya-Ku mail, same thing. 2 armor spheres to level it up. And that's going to be all of our armor spheres, but that's also going to be more defense. I like it. I'm on board. Sold. So there we go. Better defense. I'm a huge fan of that. We need to talk to the commander. We need to talk to the field chief. We'll probably do those next time because those are going to lead to our next quests. Real quick, we'll bounce back down to the trade yard. Just take the lift. And we have a mosswine hide that we're going to turn in.
Thank you, thank you.
And you can talk to any of these 3 people standing here. They're all essentially the same person. Boy, I feel kind of bad saying that. Complete deliveries. Nature's smelly bounty. Give me a king truffle as a new ingredient. Haha! And we spent 100 points, but we already have over 1,000. Like, we went from having none, like at the start of the previous video, to having over 1,000 now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty swift. We need to talk to both of those guys. Get our quests and stuff, carry on. See what's going on. See what they want us to hunt next. We gotta find out... We gotta deal with the Pookie. I think we're gonna be dealing with that next. Probably. Most likely. But we have one more very important thing to do here. Oh yeah, we can swap Happy's weapons around. The health thing or the bug cage right there, which will do a flash bomb. It'll have a flash bomb inside it. You can see he's got the healing item right now. He's holding it. And we learned something else. Remember the bug trappers we made friends with in the ancient forest, Meowster? They taught me how to talk to Jagras. I didn't even know it was possible. So the next time we run into some, I'll try to convince them to join the Tail Raiders. I'll do my best to persuade them. Wish me luck. So yes, we have a chance now of getting any small, regular, boring Jagras to just fight by our side for a little bit. Pretty cool. That's a Grimalkind thing. It's very, very, very awesome when it happens. Last thing, most important thing. I heard you caught some specimens of endemic life out in the field. If you like, we can set them loose right here in your room. Just select which creature you'd like to release from the Place Your Pets menu, and they'll be buzzing or crawling around here in no time. But if I could offer one small bit of advice, I don't think you'd be too popular with your roommates if you set a dung beetle free in here. Place Your Pets. So we can put down the shepherd hare, the little rabbity thing. Oh, it's adorable. The woodland pteryx can also go in here. That's pretty sweet looking. I like that. We have the cobalt flutterflies. We have the forest gecko. We have the revolture. It's very revolting. I'm going to say no to that one. The blissbill. That's pretty cool looking. The omen flies with their weird glowing butts. The paratoad. Just a frog. We have the Emperor Hopper. And the carrier ants you're not going to see. We have to wait here for a little bit of time. A good solid chunk of time. There they are. We could have ants just crawling on a line across the room. That's something. That's something. Big old grasshopper. Nah. I like the Terex. I like the shepherd hair. We'll go with the Terex for now. There we go. We have a Terex. And in fact, if we sit on the bed... Aw. Aw, you're trying to pet the Terex? Terex is having none of that. Alright, that was fun. And with that, I think this is a great place to end. Next time, I think we're going to go deal with Puke. Most likely. Not positive, but I'm reasonably certain that's what we're going to do. So, thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for watching, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.